Okay, you guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to demo something that I'm so proud of that we've been working on for a while. We had a lot of people RSVP, so I know they're making their way in here, so we're just going to wait one more second. All right, so you're here today because we are introducing something that we're calling our Catapult Funnels online bookings and automation. This platform can do it all. After teaching this strategy of knowing and understanding what a difference sales funnels and just automations in general made in our business, um, I taught something called the catapult strategy, where I was teaching people to go find a platform to do said strategy. Well, the problem is the platform I was using was something called ClickFunnels, which I loved it because it was making me money, but it was so glitchy. And I was really struggling to put my templates out there so that photographers could grab them and also use ClickFunnels. Kind of gave up on that. Then I learned about something called High Level, Go High Level, but it was wildly expensive. It's about $600 a month. But I thought, you know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. Everybody's raving about it. I'm going to try it, put all my business stuff in there, transfer over from ClickFunnels. And not only was it just so intuitive, the platform's so beautiful, but it just works so much better. It's not glitchy, like, and it has so much more to it. Even just building out like my email sequences and everything was so much easier than what I was doing in ClickFunnels. And I had tried other stuff besides ClickFunnels too, Samcart, lead pages, all those things. I was just frustrated. So after using it for a couple years and really understanding this program and customizing it for our photo studio, we just heard photographers over and over again being like, what are you using? Help me. I'm frustrated. So because we have a good understanding of this platform now, we licensed it for a hefty penny, and we've fully customized it so that you as photographers can use it in the same way that we are. And we've loaded it with our funnels templates, our automation templates, anything that would cause you a lot of time and fear and frustration. We're going to be there holding your hand, walking you through it. So not only is this the most beautiful funnels and automation platform I've ever seen, and I've been doing this for a long time, but now not only that, we've customized it to save you so much time. So even with the beautiful visuals, and I'll talk about this more, we've got templates for you so you can pop your photos in, change the font so it fits your brand, all that, okay? Let's see. Oh, spinning wheel of death. Okay, so we launched this very slowly because we want to make sure that because we're helping people so much, that we weren't overwhelmed by just all the questions. So we've been slowly launching this, and what we're getting from photographers, the feedback we're getting is incredible, you guys. As you can read what Katie said here, we know it's a great platform, but just to see photographers get in there and start using it has just been incredible. So not only do we book online, but we also get our leads through this, and we automate our marketing as well. So in on my how to book photo shoots online in your sleep, I go through why this platform has changed the online booking game for us. So I'm not going to go into that right now, because I have other education tutorials about that. Um, but this, I also wanted to jump on top of, not only can you book online, but when you put a specific ad out there that I talk about, if you join the Catapult strategy and platform, you also like put this ad out, and then they opt in. And what's amazing about this platform is it integrates with Meta, which is where you do your Facebook and Instagram ads. So it integrates with Meta, and they drop right into this platform, their contact information, and then they drop right into that email sequence that we're talking about here. Okay, so you can automate your marketing as well as your booking. And with this, with the online bookings, we're all about those immediate upgrades. Here's an example right now of, they booked a photo shoot with us. This $1,800 photo shoot, they paid in full. There's also payment plan options available, which I would say about 50% of people do that. And then immediately it was like, but wait, after they put in their credit card information, but wait, do you want to add a small collection? We don't call it a small collection, it's our smaller collection. So that then later at their photo shoot, they're all paid up, and we're like, hey, you have a 685 credit to use for our bigger collection. It just works beautifully. We're so grateful for it. Spinning wheel of death, there it is. All of it is automated for us. This morning, we sent out an email for our studio, and this morning we got somebody to purchase it. Yesterday, we sent it out, and we got somebody to purchase it. And when you looked at their tag of where they came from this lead opt-in that I showed you on the other page, how we get Facebook and Instagram opt-ins. They joined last year and booked a shoot this year. So as long as we are continually getting people to opt in with a specific strategy we teach in the catapult, then you will get consistent bookings. Okay, so let's get out of here for a second. I'm gonna go over and show you guys a demo of this beautiful platform. There's so much here that we could spend all day showing you, but what I want to show you is the most important part, and that is the actual online booking. So here under websites, you have your booking funnels, and then, well, I'll show you here. So at first we've got loaded in immediately for you if you join this booking and upgrades funnel, which I think is kind of the meat and potatoes of the whole thing. Then if you saw that we did a Valentine's Day gift certificates funnel, that will load into. Later in May, we're going to be loading in an opt-in campaign funnel, which is like basically like what I was saying. If you're advertising on Instagram and Facebook, or you even have a pop-up on your website that says, hey, you should join our email list for this reason, we're going to have a whole automation and campaign for you there. In fact, we'll even have a widget that you can put on. This doesn't mean your website has to get redone in here. Don't worry about that. These are just your booking pages. So on your website, we can put a widget in that comes in and says like, hey, opt in. And even though your website might be Squarespace or Wix or something like that, they'll still dump into this platform. It's pretty amazing. And with your website, on your booking page, like, or on your booking link, is just leading them to these booking pages. So for us, our website for years was hosted with Squarespace, but when we said prices and packages and they went to it, they were coming to our sales funnel here, guiding them through the sales process. So look how beautiful this thing is. So you can totally customize it and tweak it any way you want. This is the original sales page, which you can use if you'd like. And all of these are beautiful Canva templates that our amazing designer Julia made for us, where you can just pop in your photos and then save them from Canva and then pop them in here. It's so easy. You can tweak all the writing. Let me make sure I've got this at the right scale. I don't. There we go. You can change all the writing and your logo, the colors, everything. Here's the example of the pop-up. So that you could use this page, or you could send them straight to, and I think it's the most important page of your entire website, your package pricing. And here you would lay out your offer, and then there's a calendar. So this calendar like integrates with your Google Calendar, your iCal, things like that. And you set it up so that you can then offer, and it's just a demo, but you can offer different time slots if you want. People love this, you guys. It's the impulse purchase. They love this. After they pick the slot on their calendar, they go to the next page where it's all credit card information. Now, maybe they don't want to pick a spot yet. They want to talk to you, or it's a gift for somebody. That's fine. They can skip it. And on the next page, they are seeing an order form with payment details. Now, what's beautiful about this, and it's not populating for us because it's a demo, but what's beautiful about this is you can set up a payment plan. So they can pay in full, or they can set up a payment plan, or you can do it without hair and makeup, and then you sell them hair and makeup. Like, you can have multiple different products on here, and they can choose what suits them the best. Okay, when you think it couldn't get any better, it gets even better. Now, this is something we call an OTO page, a one-time offer page, and this is really where in 2016 we started implementing this. I was like, whoa, this is the game changer for us. So they've said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I put in my credit card information. I booked the shoot. But wait, do you actually want to add a little, we call it our baby collection. We don't call it that to potential clients or our clients, but in our minds, this is the little collection so that then when they're at the viewing, it's easy for them to be like, you know what, I've already spent this much, money's gone, there's a product credit for $4.85, I might as well apply it to your biggest collection. That's the way it works here with getting people to say yes at the viewings. Now, right now, when they're saying this, but wait, They're like, screw it, I already spent the money. What's a little bit more? And they don't have to put their credit card information in again. So they can just add it to their order right there. Now, there's even another one. They can say yes or no there. Whether they say yes or no, no matter what, they're seeing this, add a look. And they can add one more look to their shoot if they want. Well, you might be wondering, like, I don't want to do that. That's fine. Then you just delete the step or move it underneath. After they book, it moves them to, or after they see this, then they land on the questionnaire and agreement page where they are filling out all the details, putting, saying yes to all your legal jargon, and then they get the shoot confirmation. At this point, once they've said yes to this purchase, after they put in their payment details and said yes, they're going to get an automation that we've set up over here under automations where they get tagged, purchased. You get notified that you made a sale. And then they get an email that's like, hey, I saw that you just booked. You can even set up a text message so they get a text message right away. The sky's the freaking limit, but we've set up the must-dos for you, which is the email. So you would then just go over to marketing because the automation's all set up. You just go over to marketing and you change the template of that email so that it suits your studio. You have your directions in there, all those different things. And we are walking you guys through every bit of this, okay? We have these amazing, let me see if I can pull up the right page. We have, once you sign up, you get access to this, all these videos from 2 minutes to 10 minutes. Most of them are really short, like 2 to 5 minutes, and it's basically a directory. So you're like, okay, I want it to have my domain. Okay, there's a video for that. Okay, I need to set up my merchant account. There's a video for that, and it just keeps going. So anything you're trying to do, we've got it there with you. You even also get, we have bi-weekly tech meetings. So if you get stuck, don't worry, we have these tech meetings for you. So let's keep going through this because that's the booking funnels and that's just scratching the surface. So if I keep going at this point and you feel overwhelmed and you're like, I don't know how to do everything she's talking about, or I'm nervous about it, don't worry because what I just showed you right there, I used for years alone on a platform like this. The ClickFunnels that I said was glitchy and I had to bail because for a lot of reasons I won't go into it. But what I did solely on there was just what I just showed you, the online booking. So even if you use this for just that, it's 1,000% worth it. Now, if you want to use it for totally automating your entire business and your CRM, it can do so much. Let's just start at your universal inbox. So again, this is a demo account, so you're not really seeing anything here. I can't show you ours because you'd see all the private information. But let's say, okay, you can hook up your Instagram, your Meta, even your TikTok. You can set up your Gmail account to this. You can set up your regular business account that has, your email that has your subdomain and everything. All of it can flood in here. So you can open this every day, and rather than like going on Instagram and DMing, going on Facebook DMing, opening up your regular business email, opening up your personal email and going through each one individually, it all loads right here, even text. So if you like it when your clients text you or you're promoting them to text you and you communicate that way, I know that's the way our studio communicates, all of it is going to load right here for you every day. You're going to see what's unread. It's freaking amazing. Moving on to calendars, you're going to be able to set up all of your booking calendars, your calendar in general, so that um, people can grab spots online, but it communicates with your personal calendar too. So, and we have setup modules for that for you. All your contacts, you can take your email list that you have existing right now. You can download it to a CSV or a Excel file, whatever, and you can upload it right here. Actually, it'd be right here. Import your contacts. We have a setup module for that. Then all your contacts are in here, and you can email them. You can make lists. Just like it's the most easy to use CRM I've ever used ever, and I've been in business for so long. And not only that, but it's really simple. So it feels very simple, but if you want to get really in depth with it, it can go above and beyond. So you can make smart lists, you can tag people through here. Let's say I wanted to send out a text, and I'm like, you know what? I want all the people, you could do a tag. I want all the people that are tagged. Now there's no tags here because there it is, tag, because we don't have anybody tagged in here, but tag is blank. So tag is, I don't know, purchased a photo shoot with me, because maybe when people purchase, you tag them purchased, which you can easily do in the automations. You'll see it clear as day when you open it. They've purchased before in the past. I want to pull up anybody their tag is purchased. I hit apply. All of a sudden, the only people that are going to show up here are people that are tagged purchase. Okay, I want to select them all and I want to shoot all my VIPs, all the people that have had a photo shoot with me in the past, a text. You just text them right there. If you guys got a text from me today reminding you to be here, that's exactly how I did it. It took me 3 minutes to just set it up, schedule it, so it went right before this. So it's your CRM can manage it's beyond Active Campaign, MailChimp, all those, Dubsado, Sprout Studios. It's wild. Now, if you want to handle your production, this is one I'm not gonna lie, we don't have setup modules for this yet because we need to really study and understand it. But like, let's say you use Slack or Trello or something like that, you can actually have pipelines. So you can move your pipeline from potential, or your client through a pipeline like potential client to booked to in production to waiting for them to pick up their album to archive client. It's incredible. You can do that all there through opportunities. Payments, you want to shoot an invoice? Great. You want to create a product and have an a la carte menu? Great. You can do it. There's so much you can do here. Hey, maybe you want to cater to content creators or digital creators and you're like, I want a monthly subscription. They come in for an hour once a month and we get a bunch of content for them. You could have a content creator subscription here where you are just billing them monthly. You can create documents and contracts where you're like, you know what, I want to be able to shoot off contracts. Um, you can do it all. You can create coupon codes. I love this. Maybe you would do Black Friday or a summer promo, or maybe your opt-in on your website is opt into our email list and we're going to shoot you a coupon for 20% off your hair and makeup. I don't know, I'm making it up. But you know, you can have a million different coupon codes that are only usable on like specific products. So maybe you want a coupon code, but you don't want somebody to be able to accidentally use it on your luxury shoot or something. That's fine. You just specify this coupon I can only use on this product. It keeps going. I'm just kind of scratching the surface here. Marketing, you have a social planner. You can actually post to Instagram and Facebook from here. So you can schedule it all. You can shoot off just one-off emails, or you can create all these templates. So then later when you're making automations, you're like, I know this email, this is a good email. I'm going to use this email a million times, a million different places. It's a template. And then later when you're making an automation, you just pop it right in there. So here's an example of an automation we have right now. It's just like, okay, so this person, and again, setup modules for everything. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, there's setup modules. If you sign up, there's bi-weekly tech meetings. We've got you. You just set up here what the trigger is, and you specify what the trigger is. We'll teach you how to do that, and then you can do anything you want from that. You could tag them. You could send them the email template, like I was talking about. You've got certain emails that are templates. You can say, hey, I want to wait, like, because they purchased a photo shoot. So you know, like, okay, I want them to come in next year too. So you could say, wait 365 days. And then you have a new, I'm not going to do all this because it's, well, I guess the demo account doesn't matter. It's not your like what you guys are going to get. So I want to wait 365 days and I want to send them another email in 365 days that said, oh my gosh, your shoot was a year ago. We would love for you to come back in. Or I want to send them a text. You guys get it. I mean, the sky is the limit with this thing. And then we just hit save, publish, good to go. And okay, just scratching the surface with that. I don't want to save that. Sites. This is where you have your funnels, or get ready for this. If you do eventually want to have your website here, it can host websites, no problem. If you want to have a blog because you're all about that SEO, love it. WordPress, you guys, you could post a WordPress here. So if you're super techie and you love WordPress, this is amazing. You can create millions of different forms, unlimited amount of forms, unlimited amount of funnels, unlimited amount of websites. You can create surveys. You could have a chat bot. Like, how cool is that? You could create a client portal. So if you wanted, I think I have an example here somewhere. So if you wanted, hey, this client, or like, there's so many ideas. I have so many ideas already running through my head. But like, let's say you have on your website, hey, opt in, and I'm going to give you our, how to style your shoot or whatever. You could have an actual client portal that has whatever you want, your studio menu, how to prepare for your shoot, whatever kind of file you want. You could have a video or a PDF download, and it would populate and it would look like, did I pull up an example? I think I did, but maybe not. Maybe I closed it on accident. Anyways, it would pop up. Now I'm determined to show you guys. It's going to load slow. Anyways, it pops up this gorgeous, like almost like app that looks something like this, but whatever you want, your brand. And you could list whatever you want here depending on how they're tagged, whatever. I know this is a little bit next level, but it's just to show you like how much you can do with this thing years down the line. And you can have an app for your clients. So let's say if they book a shoot or not, they're just interested in a shoot, you can use it any way you want. Everything you have on that portal that I just showed you, you could have in an app. So it's kind of like just inspiration overload for what the possibilities are for your business. But again, I want to remind you that if at the bare minimum you use this just simply for this booking funnel, it is worth every penny. And I want to just show you guys, just talk you through what's included here, okay? So I'm gonna just kind of slow down on the screen here and zoom in a little bit. Unlimited funnels and websites, unlimited automations and workflows, unlimited contacts, upgraded. You can integrate your current domain. So if your website, like for us, our website is theboudoirdivas.com. You right now are looking at, see here, it's edu.theboudoirdivas.com. So yours could be booking. Your business name.com. And it's hosted right there. So it looks like the same brand. It looks cohesive. You're not taking them to some weird website to check out. Unlimited calendars, client invoicing. You guys get it. And let me go down to just show you. This is what's incredible. So this price will not last for long, I promise. As we move forward and we realize how well we are or how amazingly priced we are compared to other people offering something similar that can't really be the same because we have all of our templates and our automations there, which is proprietary. It's taken us years to dial all that in. So we will be raising these prices, but right now you get 5,000 emails a month. And we won't, if you lock this in, these prices will never be raised. That's like super unethical. We would never do that. What I'm saying is in the future, if you don't lock this in today, we'll raise these prices. So 2 cents for every 100 emails over the 5,000 included a month. And when you send text, it's 2 cents an additional text segment. And if you want a dedicated phone number, again, that's one thing I didn't say, you can actually have your own phone number through here. So if people are texting you and whatnot, it's coming directly into that universal inbox that I showed you. It's $10 to add your phone number. You get the setup modules that I was talking about, and then you get the bi-weekly tech meetings. If you can't make the tech meetings, there are replays. And Jules, I'm going to keep going for a minute, and then when we start to get into the Q&A, I'm going to have you unmute and tell me, I'm sure in your mind you have notes of like things that I've missed or maybe misspoken, because I want to be really clear and articulate with this. So here's what's really cool, you guys. Right now, if you sign up, we have this huge bonus. Like I said, this is kind of our soft launch. We really haven't pushed this out into the world because we know that people are going to grab onto it, and we want to be able to intake everybody and not be overrun. So we're doing a soft launch right now, which is why the price is so affordable. It's kind of a celebration getting in here. But as a huge bonus, you're also going to be mailed our gorgeous, try not to run into, actually, let me stop the share. You're going to get our gorgeous workshop, or not workshop, in a book, catapult strategy. Sorry, I got distracted because Zoom is asking, it has this big thing and says, it sounds like you're speaking Arabic. Would you like us to switch the translation? I'm like, no, I'm not. Just talking really fast. Our catapult strategy workbook here, this is going to help you really, it's a workbook. So we're asking you a million questions. With your opt-in campaign and everything we're teaching you, we want you to really nail down your ideal client, where they live online, how they shop, all these really important things so that you can dial in also your marketing and your brand. So there's so many missions here that really help you dial in your specifically your brand and also your offer. So what are you presenting? So I'm getting a little bit distracted because this is actually about the platform, but right now if you bought the full year, you would get that as a bonus. So we would mail that to you as a bonus as well as get the course itself. Okay, so pricing. We've got two different options for you. We've got monthly, which is not the workbook, not the Catapult Strategy course, but the Catapult Strategy platform, the funnels and automation platform. You also get access to all the setup modules that'll walk you through step by step and how to do all of this, as well as we have a private Facebook group where people are asking questions in there, and we do our best to respond soon. But then there's a lot of people that are really getting to know this program well that'll answer the questions before we do. And that's $145 a month. This, you guys, this platform, if you want to go high level and you wanted to do this on your own, it's $400 a month. So we were able to license it and bring it to you more affordably, but not just that, what you're really paying for are all the templates and customizations and the workflows that we're going to be loading in there for you. Oh, you know what? Which makes me realize what I skipped. So right now we've got the funnels booking. I want to call it the right thing. The booking funnel is in there loaded for you. We've got the Valentine's Day gift certificate in there loaded for you. Coming soon, we're going to have an opt-in campaign template in there loaded for you. So it'll be 60 days worth of emails should somebody opt in to your, you of course want to get their contact information. It's all about that. And after that, you want to woo and romance them and have them fall in love with you so they book a photo shoot with you. That's a lot of work writing those emails. We've done the majority of the work for you, so you can just go in and tweak it and then add your own brand, your logo, your own voice, your own maybe stories, things like that. But the structure of it is all there for you, so you're not just starting from zero. And then come October, we're going to load in our famous, and I mean famous, Black Friday template for you, funnel template. So if you want to do a Black Friday sale, we're going to load that in so that you just customize and go, okay? So you could do monthly at $145 a month. However, you're going to have a huge savings of $500 if you do the yearly and pay in full. Plus, we're going to give you, ship you the, I don't know if you can, oh, my screen's small, but we're going to ship you this gorgeous package with the Catapult Strategy course in it as a bonus. And also you get everything I mentioned with the monthly, but then you also get one help I'm really stuck meeting a month. Meaning, like, if you're just like, I don't want to wait 2 weeks for the tech meeting, give us 48 hours to get in touch with our tech guru. And that's another thing, you guys, is one of our big expenses is so that we have this amazing tech guru so we can help you solve your problems as well if we don't know the answer. And by problems, I don't mean that, but help you figure out what it is specifically you're trying to do with your business that's unique to your business. Okay, let me go back real quick to my slides here. So in review, I should say, it's a funnel builder, it's a CRM, it can host so many calendars, unlimited calendars, it's a unified inbox. Now, one of the questions I get from a lot of photographers is, hey, my husband owns a business. Could he put his business into this? And the question is, or the answer is, yes. You can run multiple businesses from this, multiple on multiple domains in here. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so like I said, if all you were doing was just using this for the booking funnel template worth every single penny, comes with the setup modules. Here's something else I love about it, the Canva drag and drop templates. These are all frames, so you just take your photos over here and you just drop them right into where you want it, change the fonts, change the colors, save all these as JPEGs, go over the booking funnel and just replace all these gorgeous images. Julie's an incredible graphic designer and she spent a lot of time designing this so it looks very professional. Another amazing value for this. I already told you guys you get the Catapult Strategy Workbook as a bonus when you book the whole year. And so I'm going to stop my share. You guys are welcome to unmute. Julia, you want to unmute first and let me know if there's anything that I maybe missaid or that I forgot to mention.
You did amazing. You said everything perfectly.
Everything.
So I
Okay.
think, I mean, obviously there's so much more to this platform, and you're just kind of just given the rundown to scratch the surface. But we did have a couple questions in the chat that I can sort of read off to you, or unless you want to see them, just so we can make
Yeah.
sure that we can clarify those questions for y'all.
Let's do it. Let's pause 1 second, Jules, and you find your first question. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna have somebody unmute. I'm sure there's questions out there. Feel free to unmute and we'll make a discussion out of this. Anybody have any specifics that they want to ask? Sometimes you have to let there be some awkward silence to get people to actually unmute themselves. All right, Jules, I'll just
I
let you go
I
then.
have a question
Oh,
for you.
there we go. Okay.
I'll go first. So I currently am using Go High Level. I actually signed up before you launched yours, which I'm a little annoyed. You should have been quicker.
I know.
But if I buy the templates and and you can snapshot it or whatever, when you turn around on
Sorry,
social media,
is there somebody that needs to mute? Can I ask who's talking right now? What's your name? I'm trying to figure out.
somebody's not muted, but I'm Karen Stoffer.
You're
It's
Karen. Okay, I know who to
yeah.
mute then. Okay, Karen,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. So if I purchase, I had emailed you actually a few days ago about this. So if I buy the template part, you will drop the newer stuff like the Black Friday. You'll give me that still whenever it comes live, right?
We sure will.
Okay.
All of that when you buy the templates, everything that we're listing on our yearly, not our yearly, on our just in general of what's included in it, and what we're going to load in the future, you will absolutely get. Now, I'll be honest, we have not set up. So if you go to the templates only page, so anybody in here that's already using Go High Level and you don't want to move to ours, which I still think ours is more affordable, so I would say move to ours, but it's okay if you don't want to. I totally get it. And you just want to buy our templates, Julia can give somebody a link if they want that. The thing with that though is I haven't set up an automation for the future, obviously, because they're not done. So we fully intend to email everybody every time and be like, hey, here's your next thing. But should we forget, just shoot us an email and be like, hey, I saw that your Black Friday's out, and we'll just send you the link. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with templates, but we just send you the link and you click on
Okay.
it, it loads right into your thing.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jules, did you have any questions that you wanted to read for me from the chat, or I'll open the chat too and see.
Yeah, I just popped in the link to view templates only. So again, as
Nice.
Marissa just said, if you're already using Go High Level and you would like a little bit of what we're doing, you can get snapshots sent to you of all the templates that we're talking about, and it'll integrate into your current platform that you have, so you don't have to switch over. And you'll get access to, the Facebook groups and the tech meetings and stuff. So that'll kind of come with that. One of the questions was, if I already have a dedicated phone number, can it be transferred?
You know what? I actually don't know the answer to that, but we can find out the answer to that and tell you. Part of me thinks probably not, but I should be 100% sure no before I tell you a hard no. So let's make
Okay.
a note.
Marissa,
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
Marissa,
I
you can
when
take your phone number with you.
look at that.
Yeah, it just you have to take it. It has to be released from the company that you're with, and so some companies won't release items. So it's up to them to release it or not,
Good to
depending on
know.
where their ethic boundaries are. So yeah, we'll
Thank
just leave
you
it
Thank
at
you
for
for
that.
that.
that
And we
answer.
have
That's wonderful. And see, those are the kind of answers
we
we get in the Facebook group before we can even get to the question. It's amazing.
and we've also we've kind of come across that where some people have wanted to switch over to our platform and the company that they're with is not allowing them to. And so that's something that we're not going to do to you
Yeah,
guys. If you
exactly.
start with
you
us,
know you know why? It's
you guys
because
can.
you guys have integrity.
Oh,
Some
thank you.
places don't. So there's that too.
Sadly,
We
yeah.
try. So Michelle asked, you said we can have a website here. Does that mean you have a template to build the website? And I can answer to that. We don't. However, in the form builder on websites, and maybe Marissa, you could show them, there is templates already included just with the software. So you can kind of go from there, but we haven't built out a website. We're just offering you guys the booking funnels and the different opt-in campaigns and things that we do.
Yeah. They have a lot of, they call them recipes. So when you go to start a new website or a new funnel, you probably starting with one of our templates, but if you're not, you can start from scratch, or you can use one of their recipes. And then I saw Ariana Rodriguez ask, "Hi Ariana, love you, miss you. What about the people that had already bought the Catapult strategy when it first came out?" That's a great question. If you guys are already part of the Catapult strategy course, we do have another link for you. There's a little bit more of a discount in there, just because you guys did purchase something. So, basically our biggest course from us already teaching about this. We can shoot you that link later, Ariana. It's a tiny bit more, but hey, every penny counts, right? Making a note.
Absolutely. And then, so hopefully, Michelle, that answered your question there about the website building. And then,
I do
Adriana, we got
see, I think
that.
Michelle also asked in relation to that, does the platform offer photo galleries? It does. It has slideshow photo galleries. I know in some of the other platforms out there, especially like ClickFunnels, you had to use an outside widget and then it was wonky. If you wanted a gallery to scroll through, it does have very nice image portfolios that you can click through and that are like slideshow-like for us photographers.
And as Marissa mentioned before, even if you kept your entire existing website as is, let's say you don't do bookings online or you're not having them pay online now, you're maybe taking phone calls or doing some other version. A lot of them have actually come to our platform and done all the funnels and decided that they actually want to move their entire website and everything over to this platform. So that's definitely an option for you guys. And the more you can streamline and have less different services and platforms that you're paying for and bring it all together, in this massive platform, it just saves so much time and money. So we really believe a lot in it. And I believe that Lynette has something to
Yeah,
say,
go
maybe.
for it, Lynette.
Yeah, I also just wanted to piggyback on the post where if you're using Go High Level, that you can purchase the templates, that you have to be an agency owner for that to happen. So if somebody has a Go High Level platform, such as Market Surge or a different one that's been out there, those can't be dropped into those accounts.
Well, I think that they can, but maybe there's a way for an agency to turn off that option.
Yeah, the agency is the one that handles whether they can be dropped in there or not.
I think
So
most
like if they just,
agencies allow that. That's
We
what
haven't had a
Google.
single issue with anyone
oh, good.
Yeah.
that we've
But I
Good.
will
transferred
say
templates
too,
over
if you
to.
guys do buy the templates and you can screenshot and show us my agency's really mean and won't let me bring them into my account, we'll give you your money back. Or maybe we'll
Okay, cool.
contact them and be like, "What the hell are you doing? Get it together." But it's
Yeah,
weird.
it's easier if you have your own agency to have it dropped in, but sometimes if you don't, there might be a workaround that needs to happen.
Yeah, we have had people that don't have their own agency that are using our templates okay. So I'm wondering if maybe there's a permissions on that. So, but that's
Apparently,
good
I'm
to know.
speaking in Arabic also.
That's funny. Uh,
We
Thank you
had
for that, Lynette.
Sly also said, you mentioned you get asked if one could add their husband's business, and the answer is yes. So you can run multiple unrelated businesses under one subscription. Is
You
there a
can.
maximum number? I do actually do social media
Here's
for my
what you
husband's
can't
company.
switch though, guys. Here's what you can't switch. I believe you can choose between domains and whatnot. You can't switch between merchant accounts. So that is tricky, I think. And maybe even not multiple phone numbers and multiple like you can't have like multiple unified inboxes, all that stuff. But like for us, we can run the San Diego studio and the education under one account. We don't because we have different merchant accounts, so we can't. We had to make a new one. So I should be clear about that. So that could get tricky. But we've had a lot of people, I shouldn't have said your partner's business, but we have had a lot of people, they're like, well, my business has like multiple divisions. Like I have seniors, I have, boudoir, and I want to operate them very separately for obvious reasons. That's totally fine. Different funnels, you can choose different domains, things like that.
And her other question is about galleries. Do they have options to select favorites or download large files? That's not what this will do in the
But
gallery
there
form.
is
It's
a
more for
client
sales.
I shouldn't say that it can't. I've heard that you could tweak it because there is a client portal, but we just aren't familiar with it. But I would Google if High Level could do that because at this point, I feel like there's nothing it can't do.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I know that you mentioned that you could take your entire website and put it into your platform. So for example, for somebody like me, I sell online products like digital products as well. Is that something that your platform's going to do too?
Yeah. So, let me share my screen again. So this is, I've had lots of photographers say, I have like an ebook or, we're photographers, we're creative, we do a lot of different things. So, I had a photographer ask, how do I like sell my ebook or whatnot on here? You could have a membership or you could have anything. You could have products on here and just sell to your, it basically is a Shopify store too. So whatever products you want on there, you could sell one-offs to all those products. If you've ever been in Marissa's world, or if you want to check out this, where is it? Here we go. Like this is what, if you wanted them to be a member and you actually wanted like a member portal for them, you could have something that looks like this, and then you could load whatever you want, whether it's a video or you could have over here, this one doesn't have it, but if I wanted to add a file, there could be like any sort of PDF or a zipped file they could download right there. That's under memberships, and then you would go to courses and you would create a product.
Okay,
One
wow,
thing
that's
I will
amazing. Thank
say
you.
though is you can't have your membership area would need to be general. So if I wanted to have a product that I wanted to either sell or give for free to my VIP clients, but I also wanted a product that I wanted to give or sell for free to photographers, excuse me, the overall like membership area would need to just be generic with your brand, because you can choose once they're in that member area, you can choose based off what they've bought, what products that they get in there. So like a somebody that's a client for the studio could go into that same member area, but you've tagged them so they only see the VIP guide or your studio member. But a photographer could go into that same member area and they're only seeing your photography education products that they've either purchased or you're giving them for free. So what I mean by this is when you guys look at this, when you guys see this member area here, this is the same member area that houses Marissa's World. So if you're in Marissa's World, you would go in and you would see listed, oh, there's the Catapult Funnels and Automation Setup course. I could go into that. Or there's Marissa's World course. I could go into that. And you kind of just get to assign what they want. It's incredible. And then you have an app for it too. So you would also, their membership area, you could have a mobile app and they could access everything right there on their app as well. It's pretty incredible.
Lakila mentioned, I missed the first part. Did you talk about the marketing aspect and the ads part? Also, does the course walk through more than the platform setup?
The Catapult course absolutely walks through the how we run our Facebook ads that get us that opt-in. The course also runs through you get a template for the video ads that we do for the course. Excuse me. And it runs through the overall strategy of how we get those consistent bookings. Like the platform is the tool that we use and that we set up, but the Catapult Strategy course teaches you the foundation of the actual strategy, your business, how to beef up your brand, how to craft your offer so it's profitable and really desirable to your ideal client. And then it gives you even the annual marketing plan of how we don't do a lot marketing wise, but how we online automate everything and use this entire incredible platform. So just a reminder, you guys, we're going to keep answering all the questions that you want. But just a reminder, today only is the only day if you get the yearly that you'll get that bonus with Julia. Working with Julia really changed so much for me as far as like really understanding how to make my brand more cohesive. I think as photographers, we want to do so many different things, but it's really important that when they're on your website, they feel like, oh, this is an established brand I can trust. And then when they go over to your booking funnels, it feels like a similar brand as they're moving over. And you can really ask for any sort of branding design anything. She knows the platform too. So, in your meeting with her, it's basically a consult to get you motivated, help you feel on track, and to make sure that your brand, because this is, as wonderful as this platform is, if your brand doesn't feel professional, there's only so much that this platform can do, really.
And I just wanted to add on top of the answer to Lakila about, does the course walk through more than the platform setup? So we do, again, we have the Catapult Strategy course, which is a workbook, a 12-step missions. And then we also have the video setup modules to get you going in the platform. And maybe that's what you meant in your question. Like, does it walk you through more than just the platform setup? Yes, we talk about the designing, like how to actually implement things, how to make all the adjustments in the design 101 area. I walk through all the aspects of it. So yes, we walk you through how to set up your subdomain, how to set up your phone number, how to set up your email, how to set everything up. And then we also guide you through how to actually work with the funnels, how to make adjustments to margins and padding and update photos and all the things that you'll need to know as you build the funnels, as well as the bi-weekly tech calls, which have been super amazing, and the private Facebook group where people can kind of post their questions and we can talk to each other. And it's just been a really great community aspect too, because sometimes you can get into these things and feel so alone and not really quite sure what to do. And we're really here to help you guys catapult your business.
And the
So
Catapult
hopefully that
Strategy
answered your
course,
question.
yeah, that was great, Jules. And to answer your question about the difference of the course, like to go into that more, the difference of the course and the platform. In the course also, you have a module that teaches you about basically how to get people into your funnel and your platform. Like, how do we advertise? What's our strategy for advertising? How do we get these consistent bookings? That's the actual course. So the platform and the setup modules teach you how to use the platform and how to use it well and how to integrate it into your current website and what you're currently doing. And then the course itself teaches you what we've been doing over the years to get those consistent bookings with ideal clients that know your worth.
Yes. And Adriana, yes, to answer your question, does the funnel, when you say funnels, it's after, it takes them to somewhere to book and it gets them to upsell and all those things. Yes. So you can have your current website, book now. That link takes you to your funnels. That's basically the easiest way to do it, which then they book online, they pay, they grab their spot on the calendar, and you give them those OTO one-time offers, which I'd say 80% of the time our clients do. And they always upgrade it at viewings. Obviously, that's what we're used to. And Karen, if we buy the templates, will we have access to the group for help? Absolutely. If you buy just the templates only, if you're already in Go High Level and you want those snapshots sent over, then absolutely you'll get access to the bi-weekly tech meetings as well as the private Facebook group.
But just a reminder for those of you that are like, well, why wouldn't I just get the templates? Because even just our monthly rate is way more affordable than if you were to go high level. It's like 50% off if you were to go to high level and try to buy it on your own. But also that yearly rate is an additional $500 off. So it's pretty exciting. Michelle, I think I saw you raising your hand for a sec. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just when you were talking about how the your clients can have like their own portal and stuff. So does that mean that we could basically like if they decide to purchase all of their digitals, that we could kind of put digitals as a product in there for them in their portal, and then they would be able to download the images from there, or would that be too much? Is that not possible?
I don't think I can answer that. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I would say right now that if you did, you would kind of have to finagle it to do so. So I wouldn't want you to plan for doing that in the future because I'm sure that there's a workaround, but I don't think it was designed specifically for something like to
Right.
deliver images as easy as like Pixie Set can or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Because I do have Pixie Set. So I was trying to decide like if I can do the website and that over here, then I just wouldn't even need Pixie Set because I actually like Pixie Set has the new thing where they're trying to get, like the kind of like a CRM
I
going
saw
in the
that.
background where you can do emails and all that stuff, but I haven't actually done anything with it. I haven't even built out my website yet, even though it's like just plug and play.
Yeah.
It just seems really overwhelming for me for some reason. But yeah, so I was just curious. Was like I've already purchased it. I just haven't like
I
gotten
know.
into it. Like I said, I need to obviously set up my website first before I can start plugging things in. So
I mean,
I do
you
have
could
another
even just
question.
you could even just make that initial sales page in the booking funnel really, keep adding more and more to that. If you're like, oh, if you're thinking I need to do my website before I do that, you could make your sales page in there just beautiful and then just start sending people to that as you're working on your website. So, and then I wanted to
Okay.
mention one thing that people might be considering when you said, like Pixie said, is also being a CRM. And like there's a lot of companies that are also trying to kind of be your merchant account and all this stuff. They're trying to expand. What is different about this that no other platforms besides something like ClickFunnels or this platform or platforms that are specifically designed for it can do the like after you put your credit card information, but wait, do you want to add this? Yes or no, without having to put
Right.
your credit card information again, or and then the next page, but wait, do you want to add another look? That for me is why this is so different than any other like Dubsado, Sprout Studios, all that stuff. Is that feature alone is highly technical. It needs to be an incredible application like this. But what's different about this one specifically? Cool. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to be quiet for a second, see if anybody wants to has any more
I
questions.
actually have one more
All
question.
right, bring it on.
Um, so I currently use Squarespace, and I actually have to renew, I think, in May. So this could not come at a better time. But
Yay.
if I wanted to obviously switch to this platform, how easy is it going to be to just like integrate everything that's already in my website and put it into this platform? Because I actually had paid somebody on Fiverr to create my website for me so that I didn't have to deal with it. And I don't know if that's an
Yeah.
option here, or would I
Oh,
have to just
there's
start from
definitely
scratch?
there. If I were you, I would find somebody similar on Fiverr that I bet you could transport a Squarespace website to high level, and then you would give them, you could create a user for yourself in there, I believe, or you would just have them log in and then they would recreate it for you. But if
Okay.
you wanted to spend a couple days doing it, it's pretty simple. I mean, you
Okay.
literally could just put on a TV show while you did it, and you just went like, okay, so over here on my Squarespace, I had a full section with two columns and I had this text, and you would just copy and you could go and find that original source of like your images, or you could right click and save the images off Squarespace and re-upload them um to our program.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it'd be a good exercise to kind of get going with understanding the platform, because you already have a reference of what your site looks like and you can build the funnel from scratch, and just go through each section. But I know it is a little bit of work, but it's very user friendly. Of all the different CRMs I've used in my 17 years as a graphic web designer, this one is super intuitive, very easy to use. It's amazing.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
question.
Candace asked if we're a replay. She's hopping on late and missed the
Oh, yes,
demo.
we'll
Hey,
do it.
Candace.
We're gonna be shooting one out. All right, friends. Well, we're going to head out now. So if you want to get that $500 savings, grab it today. Again, we are not going to keep these prices like this for long. Trust me, so many people that have purchased from other people paying thousands upon thousands are like, holy moly, your prices are so affordable. And we do know we just wanted to do this as a soft launch as we're slowly kind of introducing this and putting it out there. But as we get more footing and we really are able to show off what this thing can do, we're going to be raising the price for sure. So thank you for spending your afternoon with us. Happy Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And okay, friends, we will hopefully see you in there. Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay.
Marissa.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Hello, my photographer friend. My name is Marissa. I own the Boudoir Diva studio in Nashville and San Diego. I can't believe that we've photographed over 4,100 clients many of them traveling to us from destinations, even different countries. It's just mind-blowing. But it's not shocking to me because over the years, we have developed a way where we have automated our marketing and even our online booking. And then at online booking, we get them to upgrade right after they've booked as well. The whole thing is automated. It frees up so much time for me. It makes us more profitable. And honestly, more people are booking because of this overall strategy that I have called the catapult strategy. So I'm walking you through not only the actual strategy that we do that's totally different than what other photographers are doing, but wait, there's something even more incredible. We also have an application, a platform for you guys to take what you learn in the catapult strategy and then take our templates and tweak them and put together your own online booking funnel. And not to mention, it also has email campaign drips in there. It also not only is gonna let you do online sales, but it's gonna be your CRM. You can have all your contacts in there. You can shoot off email blasts whenever you want. You can set up opt-in campaigns like we teach so that your ideal client is flowing into your funnel and eventually you're wooing them and romancing them through this email sequence that we give you. And then they end up booking you online through the booking funnel template we're providing you. You guys, this course is life-changing. You get this gorgeous workbook that spells out the strategy for you. I mean, this bad boy is stunning. It's 12 different missions. It's go at your own pace. We're gonna mail you this beautiful package with your workbook. There's going to be a membership area with the additional accoutrements that come with this. There's a giveaway strategy where I have a template for you to do a fast-paced video ad, show you how to set it up on Facebook and Instagram. All of that is in this strategy. And there's also the platform. The platform is beautiful, you guys. This is a platform that multi-million-dollar corporations are using, and we have licensed it so that we can tweak it to be exactly what photographers need. We've been using it for years and years and years. I just never suggested it to photographers because it was so expensive. But now we've licensed it and we're bringing it to you tailored to exactly what we're teaching in the catapult strategy. There's no other platform out there like it. And in classic us fashion, I'm bringing it to you at a way more affordable rate than what you would get out there if you were to go it alone. So not only are we showing you exactly what to do, but the price we're charging is so affordable comparative to what else is out there. Okay, so I'm only letting in a select few photographers at a time, and we're constantly going to be raising the price. So get in there now. I promise you won't regret it. Oh, and you know what? You have 10 days to check it out. If you don't love it, we're going to give you your money back. This is truly a must-do if you want to be a successful photographer, if you want things to be automated so you can free up more time and have more profit. Book photo shoots in your sleep, which happens to us all the time. Grab it now, you guys. We'll see you in there.